From the YouTube chat line on Sactown Sports. Where is it? From Pneumatic G. I'm going to laugh so hard when the Kings are bottom 3 and still get the 7th pick. Block that, man. Kyle, block him. Get that
energy.
Get that evil out of here.
Do we want to test fate here and run the tankathon and see what happens?
Let's do it, Kyle.
Pneumatic, just because you brought it up.
What a great idea. Let's head on over to tank. Or are you doing it?
No, you're doing it.
Okay, I'm doing it. Here we go. Tankathon lottery. By the way, set the scene.
Yeah.
The Kings are currently 4th in the lottery standings, but they're half a game back at the New Orleans Pelicans, who are poo-poo for the 3rd spot, which is the best odds are top 3. You have a 14% chance of the number 1 overall pick and a 52.1% chance of the top 4. The Kings currently in the 4th spot have a 12.5% chance of the number 1 overall pick and a 48.1% chance at being in the top 4. Let's sim that lottery.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Did it happen?
Is
Did it
pneumatic
actually
right?
happen?
Kings to 6.
Oh, my goodness.
Charlotte wins. What did Charlotte deserve? Oh, this is perfect. Dallas jumps up 6 spots to be 3rd.
Of course they do.
The NBA sucks. I'm mad about a fake lottery sim. God dang it, man.
I just think that they put an alert for the Kings in there to not ever give them.
If this happens in real life,
a
I
top 3
swear
pick.
to God, if we go through a draft lottery and the Kings don't get a top 5 pick, I'm going to crash out. I don't care that this is a good draft lottery class. I don't care.
We need this on video.
No, we don't.
Is this the crash
We
out?
need me celebrating. I was in Kayla's seat. I sat right there. Jason Ross sat in this chair, and we watched the draft lottery together live on the air when the Kings moved up to 2.
Oh, wait, what happened then?
Shut up. We know who they drafted, but they moved up to 2 in that lottery. Baby, I'm a double down. I was celebrating.
You were
I thought
celebrating?
we're getting Luka.
Uh-huh.
We're getting Luka.
Nope.
No, but I need that moment again. Knowing hopefully Scott Perry does better than Vlade Divac and actually makes a good selection. I need AJ DeBonsa on this team. I need it for my soul. I'm doing the thing I shouldn't be doing, Kayla. I'm falling in love with a prospect that chances are will never be a Sacramento King. And I'm ready for my heart to be broken.
And see, that's the thing. This is like one of the better drafts, and the Kings should have an opportunity to pick top 3. Absolutely should. But then it's going to be the year that you've got Scott Perry. You think he's a guy that can actually get things right, and it doesn't happen.
The one thing, though,
I'm trying not to think positive, because then it will be like
Dude,
reverse psychology.
Exactly. Reverse psychology. That's what I'm doing.
Kyle, I can't do it. I can't go through that.
Okay, so this is the thing that I'm realizing as I kind of sort of start to pay attention to the draft. Because I'm a guy who's like, I love the lottery, but also you shouldn't spend all your time fighting for half a percentage point during the regular season. It kind of just just ruins your viewing experience. But there's a lot of good prospects in the draft, but I really only think there's 2 that are like franchise cornerstone type guys.
And that's what you need. You need a cornerstone. You need a star.
But this is why I kind of was hesitant for people who are like, they should just bottom out and sell at the start of the season, because I'm like, you don't know how long this is going to take. And granted, in the process, you'll acquire, your Ron Hollands and your Jaden Ivies and your whoever else, your Thompson twin. But unless you do hit it, you're just going to keep staying in that lottery until you get the one guy. And the Pistons, the Rockets lucked out with Şengün, and their number 2 pick was used to later get Kevin Durant. Like, you can luck out eventually, but if you don't, you're going to be just in that cycle for a while.
Regardless of where the Kings end up, they need to get the pick right. Like, Scott Perry needs to find a good NBA player, but just give yourself the highest chance possible in terms of lottery odds. Like, I'm aware that the Dallas Mavericks got the number 1 overall pick. They were in the play-in and they moved all the way up to 1. See, it's not an exact science. Yes, but odds are odds. You want to have the best percentage chance, and if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, but you don't want to put yourself in perpetual purgatory, which is what the Sacramento Kings have done for far too many years. And I heard this brought up a lot on the broadcast. Look at the Detroit Pistons. 2 years ago, they were the worst team in the league. Now they're the number 1 team. You know what? They got the number 1 overall freaking pick. They got Cade Cunningham, and they built around him. That's what the Kings need. The Kings need their Cade Cunningham. The Kings need their star, and it's either Peterson or AJ DeBonsa.
Well, that's why I think that we have to cool our jets, though, because this is not going to be a year rebuild.
I know.
And so if it is something where they don't get one of these like Kyle said, he's even bringing it down to just top 2 players.
I'm going to cry.
You're going to have some sort of patience with Scott, because Scott is going to have the task then of finding a not build around piece, but someone who is going to help the overall build. And that's not going to be the answer right away.
Yep.
And people are going to be mad about that.
Right.
And what if he gets it wrong? Then that's like a big X.
Right.
Because you can't be putting this team behind more, especially if you don't get a top 3 pick.
And the reality of the situation is, too, even if they got AJ or Peterson or any of the, even if you got your cornerstone that you believe is going to be your cornerstone, you're probably not going to be good next year.
No.
But at least I got a vested interest.
Well, yeah, it gives
excited.
everybody more like juice in the tank or oil or gas
I'll buy a
or
jersey.
whatever.
I don't care.
Yeah.
In fairness, we say this like, oh, you have to get 1 or 2. Every team in the league is trying to be the team that gets a future All-NBA player in the middle of the first round of the draft, right? It's the hardest thing to do, I'd say, in all of sports is draft that guy. The Kings did it with Tyrese Halliburton. But it's the hardest thing to do in the NBA is get that guy in the middle of the draft.
Right.
Most of the time, you either get the number 1 pick, number 2 pick, or someone makes a mistake and you get him at 3 or 4.
Damn it, in 2026, I deserve, because it's all about me and the world revolves around me, I deserve to have my football team and my basketball team have the number 1 pick at the same time.
Good luck
I
with
deserve
that.
it. I deserve it. Me.
Well, right now you've got a 12.5% chance at it.
You better do manifesting.
I need that number to be 1.5% higher, as if that makes that big
I don't
of a
know if you
difference.
can get both, Matt.
Hey, check this out. On Wednesday, Tyler Rucker, who is an NBA draft analyst for No Ceilings, he is going to join us at 105. And I already kind of had a conversation like this with him. I'm like, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to be so sad if AJ DeBonsa doesn't become a Sacramento King. And he said, dude, this draft class is deep. The Sacramento Kings, no matter where they pick, they'll have a chance to get a really, really good player. So he's going to join us on Wednesday to hopefully talk me out of just losing my mind if the Kings move down in the lottery.